Hey everyone, my name is Megan and I'm the Ultimate Hype Witch. I posted a Lionsgate affirmation video. So if you haven't watched that one yet, maybe take yourself through that one, write it down, repeat it, pause, really allow the words to resonate with you. And today I'm going to do a Lionsgate guided meditation as well. I think it's always good to clear out anything that's stuck within you in order to call in and replace it with all that good juju that you want to be putting in there, right? But at first, we got to kind of do an internal scan. We got to do an internal inventory check, right? To make sure that whatever's still stuck in there, you can just let it go. You can witness it. You can, love on it. You can say thank you for its time within me, but it has no space in your life anymore because this is a new chapter and this is a new world that we are stepping into, right? And this is where we call in our greatness. So I want y'all to get comfortable. I'm gonna readjust. Get comfortable, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths as we really ground in this energy. People can put a lot of pressure on themselves about, whether they have the thing that they've been seeking yet, or whether, they're worthy of it. And I'm just here to assure you that you are worthy of everything you could possibly ever dream of and desire in this lifetime. And you have the capacity to hold all of it and to co-create all of it within yourself, right? Looking externally for validation, for someone to tell you that you're worth it, it's, it can only get you so far because you have to be in alignment and you have to believe it. It has to be an innate wisdom within you that there is no doubts. There is no way that this isn't going to come to you, whatever it is you want your life to look like, right? It's inevitable because if you have been given the vision inside of you for it to happen and you see it happening in your future, then that's all you need. The rest is gravy, right? Just ask for that divine wisdom, that divine guidance. So let's start by sitting in a comfortable position, or maybe you need to lay down. And whatever is going to work for you. Let's start by taking that internal body scan. Let's start from the feet. Notice how your toes feel, how your heels, how your arches feel. Is there anything that they want to let go of? Can you give them gratitude for holding you day in and day out, from getting you from place to place, from point A to point Z throughout your day? Let's check in on our ankles. Let's thank them for the mobility. Let's move up to our shins and our calves. Wow, when you really drop into your body and scan it, you can really get into the nitty-gritty of that body and be so grateful for everything that it supplies us with, right? We can make it up to our knees. I'm someone who has had many knee situations throughout my life, and yoga has been the greatest gift for me. to repair them and build their strength back up. Yeah, now we go to the thighs. How are those thighs feeling today? For the women, for the men, let's our sexual organs. Let's be grateful for them. Let's scan them. Let's just take inventory. There's no need to judge anything. Let's thank our booties for giving us our seats to sit on as we drive, as we sit at our desks, as we sit on our couches and gather with our friends. Our bellies to our liver, our guts, oh my gosh, all of our internal organs. Let's just scan all of them and give them love. Our hearts, wow. How is the heart? Can you gauge how open your heart is right now? What percentage of openness to closedness is your heart at? And that's our shoulders, our necks, our throats, our voices, our ability to speak our truth. Our face, our eyes to see, our noses to smell, our ears to hear, our hair, our heads, our brains, our nervous systems, our skin. Just scan everything. Give it all some love. Give it all some gratitude. Let's get really granular with it. Our arms, our fingers, our hands. Our hands hold so much, just like our feet. And now that we've gone all the way up to the crown, I'd love for you to kind of gauge where you're at with your body today. No need to judge it. It's like, what capacity do you have? What needs to be emptied out? So like 20% needs to be let go of. Maybe it's 50%. Maybe it's 70%. You're holding on to a lot, right? Just kind of give yourself a gauge on what you're holding on to, and no need to judge it. No need to overthink it or start thinking about your day. If you start thinking about all of the things you need to do, just bring it back to self, bring it back to center. Let's take a few more deep breaths. And just get curious and ask yourself, what am I trying to do with my life? What do I want my life to look like? Let's say 6 months from now. Let's focus on a short-term goal. 6 months from now, what do I want the next 6 months to transform into? What do I want to be doing 6 months from now? Maybe you see yourself on a beach. Maybe you see yourself in a jungle. Maybe you see yourself at your home, surrounded by loved ones, celebrating life. Maybe you're at a dinner with your lover. Maybe you're at your children's school. celebrating them. But if we just take a few more moments and picture in our head what exactly we're trying to do here, what exactly we're trying to co-create, that's going to really help us today anchor in all that we're trying to accomplish with this manifestation portal. And now you should ask yourself, what do I need to let go of? What do I need to shift in my life? What in order to accomplish this, in order to make this happen 6 months from now? And sometimes, it doesn't have to be this huge shift. Maybe it's just letting go of some limiting beliefs of worthiness, of being able to have that life. Letting go of the idea of what you thought your life was going to look like at this point. Maybe it's just taking one actionable step today, tomorrow, and every day after that. Making small incremental changes in order for that life to come together 6 months from now. And now we can imagine a beautiful white light emanating above your head. And if we look up to that light, we can ask that light for guidance. We can ask that light for clarity. We can ask that light to show us the way, to illuminate our highest path forward. And once you've asked it for guidance, once you've talked to that white light, you can give it permission to enter your body through the top of your head. And you can see where it lands. Maybe it floats straight to your hands because all you really need to do is pick up that pen and start writing that book you've always wanted to write. And maybe it guides you straight to your heart and it shows you where you need to open up your heart even more. And it shows you where you need to blast open that unconditional love for yourself so you can believe in yourself. And maybe it goes to your quads because you're trying to train for that marathon and you've got to start running today. Maybe it goes to your feet and you're just supposed to be standing still, exactly as you are, ready to take on anything life presents to you. And you can ask the light for a message if it's got one for you. Take a few more deep breaths as you're just a witness to this experience, right? Let go of control. Let go of what you think you're meant to be doing, so you can open up yourself to what you're actually supposed to be doing, what your soul is calling you forward to do. Taking steps forward on this path of life. And now ask yourself, how can I call in more joy in my life? How can I tap into joy? Because it's once we tap into joy, that's when things can really start unfolding rapidly. When we move through life in a joyful and playful way, joy will always guide us to our true soul's desires. Now ask, what actionable step can I take today in order to call in the life I'm meant to be living? And once you've gotten that message, can you take your beautiful arms and hands and wrap them around you and give yourself a hug? And tell yourself, I love you. I believe in you. I am worthy. I trust in myself. And I will take one step forward so the universe can guide me and show me the next steps along my path. And whenever you're ready, you can start making your way out of this meditation. You did it. You gifted yourself 20 minutes of your day so you could focus on you, and you can focus on where you want to go, where your future is heading, what that looks like. And I invite you to either, on your computer or in your journal, just take a few minutes to write down what came up for you and what came up, what's coming through, what you're letting go of, what you're moving through. Sometimes you go through these guided meditations and you can't stop thinking about all of the things that could go wrong. But, sometimes you just have to write all those down and say, no more. You are in control of your life. You are in control of this path. You are the co-creator with your divine higher self, right? And you can always ask for help. You can always ask for guidance, whether it be from your spiritual guides or from friends and family, or from me, if that's something you feel called to do. But I hope this relaxed you. I hope it gave you focus. I hope it gave you clarity. Just remember that you are the gift, and you have been given so many unique codes that are only able to be completed and created by you and only you. And that is what makes you so special. My name is Megan. I am the Ultimate Hype Witch. I just want to let you know that you're incredible and you're worthy of everything you ever desire. And I hope you have a lovely day. I hope that everything you manifest comes to fruition swiftly with ease and grace for the highest good of yourself, those you keep around you, and for the good of all, for the good of the collective. Because if we aren't in service of the good of all, we aren't even in service of ourselves. All right, bye.